There is a long history of designing fuel oil systems for boilers, so most of the details are well proven. Because they operate with a closed-loop piping system, there are fewer pitfalls than working with generator systems. However, there are still some special circumstances worth thinking about.
The most common method of delivering fuel to boilers is through a continuously circulating fuel loop from the supply tank that returns back to the tank. At the furthest point from the supply tank, a back pressure regulator is installed to separate the higher pressure fuel oil supply part of the loop from the lower pressure fuel oil return part of the loop. The individual boilers draw fuel from the high pressure FOS and return excess unconsumed fuel flow back to the low pressure side FOR of the loop. Boilers commonly require an inlet fuel supply pressure of 15 to 100 psi. You should use a submersible pump for up to 50 psi and a positive displacement pump for psi between 50 and 100. Back pressure regulator valves are used to separate the fuel supply and the fuel return portions of the loop. The valve is set to maintain an upstream pressure for the full range of flow conditions. These can be either piston or diaphragm style. Pressure regulating valves are used to adjust pressures at the inlet of the equipment. These are similar to back pressure valves, except they seek to maintain a downstream pressure through a full range of flow. Pressure transducers, pressure switches, and pressure gauges are used to provide operator information on the system status. Boilers commonly have onboard positive displacement pumps to boost the pressure from the recirculating loop and provide a high-pressure, uniform supply. A second means of supplying a high-pressure supply is to use a day tank that is refilled from the main storage tank. A higher-pressure duplex pump set draws from the day tank to make a mini recirculating loop within the boiler room. Low pressure requirements for boiler and heater equipment are also a challenge. Circulating fuel from a remote bulk tank requires maintenance of pressure in the supply lines of approximately 15 psi to provide nominally regular flow and pressure. It is sometimes preferable to use a standpipe with a steady overflow to the FOR pipe and back to the main storage tank. This setup creates a very steady, low pressure head for the operating equipment.